A Season for Family is all about while Maddie's adopted son wants to meet his brother Cody, who's adopted into another family, Cody's father isn't ready. Well, that kind of spoils the movie, don't it? Because that's not what this movie's about. What this movie is actually about is all about this mom and dad who have these two adopted kids. And the one kid whose father is Brendan Penny doesn't know that he's adopted. And then the mom's son does. So it's pretty much Paul trying to come to terms with how he's going to tell his son that he is adopted, as well as them falling in love and the boys forming a bond. This is pretty much a friendship film, sort of mixed with a romance. This film is perfectly fine. It's a perfectly good Hallmark film. There's good moments here and there, but this has nothing that makes me want to go back and rewatch it immediately. This is a really good film. Don't get me wrong. But this might be the definition of like a good film that might be a watch every 2 or 3 years. Brendan Penny's very, very good here. But what this film struggles with is the ending. The ending is where it's just kind of there. You knew where the story was going, and that's not an issue. It's just the way it happened. The conclusion of these plots are just so unsatisfying for me as a critic and as a viewer. I just didn't really enjoy that. I wanted more from that. I wanted more of an emotional impact, and I just wanted more from this film as a whole. With that being said, the chemistry is there between our love interests and the kids. It has some funny moments, some heartbreaking moments, but also a really nice story that could have just had a better ending. If it had a better ending, I think this would have been a better film overall. What did you think of A Season for Family?
It was a good start to the 8 films we were getting. But like you said, it was just a solid, good film that wasn't anything overly amazing. I thought the kids worked very well together. There was chemistry between our leads, or between everybody really. But the story, it had its moments. I wanted a little more from the side couple, the best friend and sister. I like to have gotten more of them. I feel like, they introduced them, but don't give us enough of them together in this one. And the ending for me, it was fine, but it definitely wasn't anything overly amazing on how they did it. They basically just set him down and told him, "Hey, you're brothers." They didn't find out any kind of amazing way or spectacular way or whatever. But it was still a fine ending, but definitely one I could still watch again, and was good enough to get a 4 out of 5 from me. But not one I'm like all jumping up and down excited for. Like, yes, this was one of the best of the year so far.
No. Now, I also went with the 4 out of 5 for that one. I think it's good. It's definitely one of the stronger films we've gotten from this past week, but it's not the best. I believe there's a couple more films that I would watch over it, even though one of them or two of them don't have the highest scores or higher scores than that one, just because of a couple issues.